Alright.
Melania lies. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, we have a few options. We can either get the fuck out of here, or bother to fight. Which means we're going to fight against a bunch of idiots who barely know how to wield a mace, I suppose, because I'm not even sure if you ever had any training.
That's just assuming we want to fight for the king. Like, this guy's an idiot. We don't know what the actual overall goal is because he's fucking retarded.
Point taken, and I don't want to pick any sides of any people that I don't know about.
He spits at you. Our goal is to close off our city
I stab him
so
in the
that
arm.
none of you foreigners can take our lineage again.
I
I
pulled my
stab him
sword
in
off
the
the wood and pointed at it. What?
You stab him?
In the arm, like, non-lethal.
Roll. I don't know if stabbing is non-lethal, but
I can choose to do non-lethal damage.
okay.
Oh, like, if I do more, like, I don't think I can, he hasn't taken damage yet, right?
He has not. Laffy has not.
Right, then I can't kill him with this hit
Yeah,
anyway.
okay. Okay, so
Non-lethal
you
damage.
stab him
You knock
in
him
the
out.
arm, and it's sort
He's
of
useless.
Talk. You're spoken
and
to.
he yells and cries. Stop! It's
Didn't I just say to shut up?
Why are you stabbing?
He sort of dribbles off and tries to. His body shakes as he tries to keep himself quiet now.
I'm waiting for the others to decide, like what's our actual goal here.
Well, Lonnie, are you posing a question to all of us, or?
Yeah, like, I'm looking at all you, like, what's the plan?
Lonnie asks if we are going to look for Veyron.
No, Lana's learned her lesson that she can't hit a damn thing with a bottle. She's learned her lesson that she can't hit a damn thing with a bottle anyway.
Need a sword. Well, yeah, it's like a -4 weapon. They're useless.
Well, I mean, we did originally plan to look for the Sorcerer in the barracks, but there's bound to be a lot of chaos there. Then again, we could use that chaos to actually get in there.
Okay, I see everybody way out. Before you leave, who do you think is the last one out?
Lonnie hasn't actually left yet.
Okay, give me a second.
Lana.
Liana, before you leave, because you helped the bartender, he looks at you and said, and while he's mopping the floor, cleaning up the blood and cleaning off his bar, he tells you, I heard of this rebellion before. Didn't realize it was. He gestures over to them. This big, but I hear that some of the nobility might have been involved. Something about a power surge. I don't know if influencers are involved, but whoever's outside, you sort of see that while the area that you're in is starting to kind of, it still has a bit of a ruckus and stuff. No one seems to be targeting you per se. A lot of them are definitely moving towards more of the village. And you see a few guards running along. A significant design. Roll knowledge nobility.
Can I roll that as well?
Yeah.
10.
Both of you 10?
Can we do aid another to get a 12 total?
I can roll as well.
Yeah, you can roll. Doesn't really matter.
Well.
Okay, I'll start with Jules and Suzuko. You are both aware that the emblem, it seems like, it doesn't seem quite like anything you've noticed before. It doesn't link directly to any noble family, but you see sort of influences from a few. Jules, in particular, because of all your thieving, you note that part of the emblem seems to connect to the one of the noble houses here. You're not quite sure of the name, but you've seen them around, and they're quite affluent.
I share that information.
Miraz, using your keen insight, you recognize that it's actually the emblem seems to be a merge of two distinct old houses. One of which is one of the local nobilities, the Zomblums, of which you've heard famed for their trade and sort of almost their their desire for power. They were never really too powerful to begin with, but they always seem to be trying to vie for it more. For the other emblem that you recognize seems to be from a distant land, which you aren't very familiar with. However, you are aware that there has been a power surge there about 3 years prior after their king's death. And one of the emblems links to the noble factions. Oh,
I may end up asking a thing. Hold on.
Laniel is thinking.
Also, I'm back from using the bathroom.
None of us got hurt, right?
None of you got a
Fucking
single
slaughtered
graze.
them.
Just checking.
Laniel will look at Miras Fall and say, "You were wrong, by the way. Earlier, this is not another Tordak. The Kingdom of Amertine fell because one weak man allowed himself to be motivated by money. Not racism. This is different."
Well,
From what Miras has said, it's just these idiots that are racist. It's a foreign power backing them.
then again, it's not really one person in this case, so it really is different then.
So would Laniel like to roll knowledge nobility as well?
Sure. Give me a moment. Do I have a bonus on that? I do not.
First family is. Oh, give me a second.
Hmm.
You recognize it vaguely from your past, but it doesn't ring a bell. It was never something that caught your eye. You would
Yeah,
say.
but there's enough information. Sorry, go ahead.
Suzu, if I'm not wrong, Suzu rolled. She can roll again. You guys want to stand there and keep
Suzu is
trying
going to go.
remember.
Suzu is going to go check on Stumpy.
Stumpy. Okay, you walk out to where the across the street, and the faint glimmer of light from the inn manages to outline sort of the prone body there. His arm is off. Blood has seemed to stop oozing from it. And if you investigate sort of his, you see that his head, if you tuck away some of his hair, you notice that a rock has embedded itself slightly in the back of his skull. Anything else, ladies and gents?
I just want to. I'm typing out what Laniel said just to clarify.
Gotcha.
All traitors. One of the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, and he's basically saying that this is more than one person, and they were not just weak-willed men motivated by money.
Yeah.
Okay, you grab the second armband as well. They both, from what you can see, despite the specks of blood. Wait, no, you took the arm. Do you take the armband from Stumpy before? From the arm?
Yeah, the armband of Stumpy was on the arm, I think.
No,
Yeah,
I
the
took it
armband of
from
Stumpy was on
Laffy.
the arm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you took it
remember.
from Laffy.
Yeah.
Getting our
Stumpy's
mutilated enemies
armband
confused.
is back in the inn. You don't find an armband on him because his right arm seems to be it's gone. It's all gone.
Wait, the arm's gone.
As in, the arm is not on his person. It's detached.
Oh, yeah.
It's... I tossed it on another guy.
Okay, and so all of you sort of talk amongst yourselves and you investigate Stumpy. One of the guards, a few guards, kind of run up towards you and they look at you and they kind of in panic and they yell, "The kingdom's been attacked!" While the most of them run off to help towards the castle, one of them kind of stays behind and looks at all of you and says, "Foreigners, yeah? I remember your faces. You were involved in bringing Veyron back."
Pathfinder Society.
And he
Correct.
nods at you. Says,
And
"Will you help
immediately.
us? There's been an assassination. Our king is dead. We need help. We need to stop this rebellion."
Jules gonna look around at the group.
Question: Who
Yes.
is technically in charge right now?
He furrows his brow. "The commander, likely. The commander's all we have left. King Aynul has a daughter, but she's not here."
Oh my god! God damn it!
King
King
Aynul.
Aynul.
Oh.
Right, Jules is done. Jules turns around and walks out.
Yeah,
of the scene.
I'm sorry, I can't.
We all
Yeah.
Going
leave.
after you. Our kingdom needs help. The kingdom of Aynul.
Isn't this the kingdom that has the like?
It's Jurata.
Oh, okay, I thought it was one with the anagram of vagina.
Ashvian is the desert.
Uh,
Aynul, the
Laniel will
vagina
ask,
desert.
Laniel will ask if he knows anything about Veyron, if anything's happened to him.
The guard sort of blinks and he says, "Veyron's likely fighting with Commander. He listens to her."
Laniel looks at them, at the rest of the party, and sighs, and then steps up next to Aegon. "I'll help," he says.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to let some power-hungry idiots actually take over anything, and getting to the commander is our best shot, and at least figuring out more than we already know.
Jules thinks for a moment before smiling and stepping up next to them.
Aw.
Lyanna,
Money. But still,
We're going to the
looks,
castle.
It looks nice.
Did you not hear him?
It looks nice. Yeah, Laniel glances at Jules as Jules looks at him after his comment, but says nothing otherwise. So then you just want to go to the castle of these people who've been assassinated to rob them blind.
So are you all in agreement to follow the guard?
Suzu.
Lyanna.
I'm standing, you happy?
Like, nope.
Lyanna
just want to make the point. Jules didn't say anything about the castle. She just smiled and stepped up without saying anything.
No, I know, but we know Jules well enough to know that if there's a castle,
Metaphysically, we know.
Metaphysically, the sudden loot symbol above her head.
Her eyes turn into dollar signs.
Lyanna just sighs and just says, "I am probably far too drunk for this, but yeah."
Does anyone have if we cast a healing spell on will it deal with the alcohol?
She's making a joke. The adrenaline
Jules is
from
actually wondering.
the adrenaline from
I
the
don't
fight.
think so. I think embitment is different.
Make a fort save.
No, Liana has like iron liver, if I'm not wrong. She's super tough to get drunk.
Yeah, she's making a joke about it all. She smiles. She just gives a smile and nods after she says it.
Okay, and the guard kind of very shakily, quickly nods his head, and he says, "Follow me!" And he starts quickly brisk walking, almost running really to the castle.
Is Aegon going to be able to keep up?
Yeah. Aegon's at the back, so.
Like whenever I picture him, I keep forgetting he's a dwarf.
I keep imagining him waddling.
I'm as fast as a dwarf.
You're faster than a dwarf.
Laniel will follow after the guard. Actually, I need to.
So the guard is leading all of you towards the castle, and he brings you around a back end to avoid the large mob in front that's being stopped by numerous sort of guards with massive shields. And he gestures, "Come this way with me. We have back entrance." And you guys follow him. As you
We're entering
approach
the castle of King Aynul from behind.
the castle, and it gets bigger into your view. Suddenly, you hear a voice say, "Stop!"
In the name of love.
The guard sort of seizes and turns back. It's like, "Who?" And you see six well-armed warriors kind of walk out.
Are they wearing the armbands?
You see that the armband is strapped to their
Arms.
to their right sleeve, and the
Second
guard
verse,
kind of
same as the first.
kind of sees this and he yells, "How dare you, traitors!" And he says, "The king has fallen. This is time for a new legacy, a new era."
Yes, horn. Long live the queen.
Long there is. I mean, he has a daughter.
The king has a daughter?
Traitor!
Yes, but she's gone. She isn't here currently.
Yeah,
I ate her.
Princess Aynul.
Oh god.
Wait till you hear her first name. Yeah. So the warriors kind of lift up their weapons and they glare menacing at you. He stares at the guard and says, "If you're not with us, you're with them." And the guard stands up for you guys. He puffs out his chest. "There's nowhere else I'd rather be than to side with them than traitorous scum like you."
Yay!
Roll
Wisdom
initiative.
As the warriors sort of come closer to you guys in a big group. It says, "Very well.
Right.
Oh no, Aegon!
Against 6?
There's you managed to count 6 well-armed guards. Yes.
Well armed. Like, are we talking like? I mean,
They have
other
both
guys
arms.
have
Yeah, they have both arms.
Well,
Shit, we're not
the
equipped
other
to
guy.
fight that.
Run! The other guys were just like in clothes and had maces, right? They weren't wearing armor.
They are wearing more armor,
These guys are. Okay.
Do we roll initiative or?
Well,
and they seem to be more well versed with the weapon, the maces that they're carrying.
8.
The current, sorry, give me a second. The current environment, Ras, you have a decent amount of space to work with, for at least 4 people in the on the streets, standing side by side, and there are buildings beside all of you, of course. It's kind of like a larger alleyway of sorts,
Alright, thanks.
Laniel pulls
and
out
it's
his
very
crossbow.
dimly lit. Very dimly lit. Okay, everyone. So all of you draw your weapons as
Yep.
they're all talking. Okay, I'll
Daniel,
assume that
yeah.
all. Okay, draw your weapons. Roll initiative. Dang.
$14.
Okay, I just need Mega and Nikki now.
Nikki just did, didn't she?
Does she not have any bonuses?
16.
One bonus.
5 plus 1.
5 plus 1, 6.
I rolled a
16.
15.
15.
Did you roll 15? Okay, 16.
Oh, so we have 3
And
16s.
16. Oh my god. Okay, Mega, Nikki, shock roll again.
Well, I'm going last. Ooh.
Okay, so Nikki first, then Mega,
Oh, that wasn't. Never mind. Ignore the 20. Sorry.
then shock. What? I laughed. I saw it. It's too late. Your shame. Okay, it's their turn to.
So it's 7 on 6.
It's 6 on. Yeah, 7 on 6. You guys are the 7, of course.
The thing is, they're all fighters, and we are a mixed bag.
Yeah, which means we get sneak attacks. 3 sneak attacks a turn. Who's first?
Kira, you're first.
You.
Vanishing trick, and I want to use a full action to move behind the one furthest to the back.
Furthest to the back. Okay.
I'm not attacking this turn. I'm instead going to ready my weapon so that the next turn ends. Sorry, the next turn I have starts. Then I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm down to 2 key.
Oh, goodness gracious, there's so many people. Okay, okay, that was your turn. The first guard who's opposing you, he sort of, rears his mace up with finesse, and he charges at one of you. The, first person in front, so I assume that's Aegon?
I thought he
I
was.
thought Aegon was the last.
I thought Aegon went up to the front, he was
Yeah.
like, you guys go on ahead, and then you were like, no.
Yeah, Aegon was willing to sacrifice himself for this.
We don't know to sacrifice. He's a fucking dwarven monk of. He's indestructible.
Okay, so Aegon's standing in the front, so he charges towards Aegon. So he swings at you, and he barely grazes your skin as he grunts and rears back, ready to make his next move. That's his turn. Next turn is Nikki Bardo.
Bardo uses Inspire Courage.
Enable them
She's saying-
buffs.
Okay, Bardo.
What's she singing?
Love is an open door.
Love is an open.
I was gonna say let the bodies hit the floor, but that works too.
That's right.
Love is an open door.
Okay.
Let the bodies hit
So
the floor.
as she sort of sings, you're all filled with this bubbling, sort of warm strength. You all feel like you're more accurate now, and capable of doling out more pain. Mega, it's Aegon's turn.
I guess flurry of blows on the guy that attacked me.
Okay. So you swing your first swing with your left hook, sort of manages to nail him on the side of his head, and he you manage to collide with his cheekbone as he rears back. And your next hit, sort of, he manages to weave out of using the gain momentum from the blow. And so you sort of start to see sort of a contusion form on his cheek as he spits out a bit of blood, but otherwise he seems to be quite all right. Morassfall, is your turn.
Alright, I pull my flail out this time. It's my weapon.
Your flail? You have a flail now?
I have always had a flail. I just never used it.
know. Okay, you pull your flail out.
You flail that thing around.
Yeah, and I run up to the. Well, what is their formation exactly? Do they have a formation?
They had a formation. Now there are sort of there are 3 in front and then 3 behind. They form sort of like a little circle almost.
Alright, so at the front I attack the guy on the right.
So you are ignoring the guard that ran up to Aegon. You are going for the main group.
I'm going for the main group.
Okay, you attack the guy on the right. All right. Dang. Okay, you hit with your flail. So you sort of swing your flail, and it crunches into the side of his arm, and he sort of screams as the spikes sort of dig into his flesh and rend it apart as you yank it back, and the sort of the chunks of flesh sort of fly off your mace and land on the floor as a gaping wound sort of it's his gaping wound on his arm sort of starts bleeding profusely as you've torn through his armor. It is the guy that attacks you. Turn. All right, so he sort of, from his experience as a guard in his training, he manages to sort of try and suppress the pain as best he can as he swings his mace up and diagonally at you.
Fuck!
This does to confirm it for it to be a crit, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's already a hit.
It's a hit, but not
That's the worst because my armor class is 20.
a
So I can only get critted.
Remember, RNG
No.
is just as important as
No,
anything
I can
else.
only get critted if they don't have any
RNG is
bonuses, yeah.
is
Fuck
something.
RNG.
Oh, okay. So he swings his mace at you. He manages to sort of dig part of it into a small section of your whatever is part of your armor where it's sort of a joint, so that it's a little weaker and thinner. And he manages to cut through and dig through and slice through some of your skin. Take 2 damage, please.
Damage taken.
Okay, thank you. Lonnie Eld, it is your turn.
Okay. Is mage armor still active?
Yes.
Okay, let me just update my armor class real quick.
Hey, that's my ringtone.
I want to make your singing my ringtone.
You will regret that decision very quickly.
I won't.